Welcome back, guys. Today's test drive is this 1969 Camaro. This one here's got to believe to be 350 under the hood. Does not have power steering or power brakes. Pretty clean engine bay. Nice blue paint job with the white stripes. And of course, I like taking these down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you get before you get here. You know, there's detailed pictures, financing, and shipping at maplemotors.com. Be sure to check out all that information that we have on the website there. You can also look below in the description if you need a little more. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around, check everything out, and place bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Go ahead and start it up, get her warm. You can see the water temperature's on the low side. Gas gauge, it's on the way up, so we should be okay on gas. Tack working. They've got like a plastic cover. Looks pretty clean. On the dash here, controls are on. Look at them. They started working. No AC on this one, so we do got a blower motor, but this controls are a little stiff on it. Show you the mileage. Can't stand behind the mileage. It's an aftermarket Speedo. Good oil pressure. We're charging. Wipers. Yep. Turn signals. Yep. Nice bright over here. I hear it, but the little bulb's not blinking on this side. I do hear it. Okay, looking around on the interior a little bit more. Pretty clean. Oh yeah. Looking in the back. Not bad. Baggage tray looks good. Headliner on this one. Well, we're down to it. What about the horn? No spring in it. I feel like I heard something, but it's not honking. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. Alright guys, getting ready to take off here. Let's get my seatbelt. Pretty cool. A lot of people are telling me to give you a reference. I'm about 5'10", 215, and I fit perfect in this car. So I figured that would be a good thing to add to the video there. I get a lot of different people coming in. Big, tall, short. Kind of gives you a little bit of a reference. It's pretty much a daily question on the phone. No power steering in this one, so you definitely get your workout. Brakes, let's check them before we get going. And of course, I got to run some errands throughout this test drive video, so it'll be a little bit longer than normal, which some of y'all don't mind that. Let's roll out. Shift kit. Speedo's working. Straight as an arrow. Tight steering. Brakes. Smooth. They feel good. For manual brakes, they feel good. Back in the throttle. Our engine temperature is up in a good operating range. Strong. But that kick down, which passing gear, it's where it shifts down when you floor it, doesn't seem like it's set up right. I don't think we gotta stop and get gas, at least on the way out, maybe on the way back. Feels nice and tight. Good throttle response. It's a good thing we're getting a lot of Camaros here lately. It's one of my favorite cars. lot of people have been asking about the 69 Camaro. So we got one in today. And of course I do these videos ahead of time. Just to give you a reference, today is the 24th. And I won't list this car until Tuesday. We're actually going to be closed on Memorial Day. But yeah, I have to start doing the videos ahead of time to get everything done. But so far, so good. Just traveling through town, red light to red light. Engine temperature is sitting at 190, and I seen it get to 200, and then I seen it drop. Just hardcore. So it is working and staying cool. We've got good oil pressure, which is right at 50 right now, just idling. You give it a little bit of throttle and it jumps up to 60. Car's got a great throaty sound coming from the exhaust. And man, you can feel the summer heat. Also idles smooth. All right, guys. I like this car. Everything seems to be good, but I want to get some undercarriage shots, get in some outside footage of it as well. And it's going to be coming up next. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to look at the outside, look for chips, scratches, rust, dents, all the good stuff that you want to know about. So stick around for that. I'm heading to my destination, and I'll see you here in just a moment. Found a beautiful spot to do these videos today. Nice shade tree. I went ahead and did the walk around there too. Here's reverse for you. There hasn't been any traffic over here, which is great. Yeah, she'll rip the tires up a little bit. I even got her rolling before I started into it. Quite a bit of traffic out on this side. That's why I never actually come all the way down this way for the test drives. You'll be seeing me skip around a little bit on the video. Not really hearing any kind of rattles or shakes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's no reason to sit there and record the red light. But even though we're at red lights, engine temperature's just sitting right at 200. It's pretty good. It's hot today too. I think once you come in, you test drive this car, if you even come in, you're going to enjoy it. It's easy to drive, smooth, plenty of power. And it seems fairly stock. Of course, it seems like nowadays a lot of people will watch these videos and just ship the cars out to their house, which is available. That does make it pretty convenient, and that's why we offer the pictures and stuff on top of this video. I'm not the one that does all the pictures either. That's a whole different person. Not fond of being behind trailers or anything with a bed. The rocks will come out, they'll get all over your car. So I usually try to skip around trailers or dump trucks of that nature. This car, I mean, it's just straight as an arrow. Speedometer seems to be fairly correct. We've been running about 45 to 50. And we're almost to the back side of town where the lot is. Get pretty close. Engine temperature now is sitting still at 200. Hadn't really moved. Skipping through these red lights. I told you to be jumping around in the video a little bit. We got just this one more to get past before it changes, and it looks like we did. I've always noticed through this town, if you can run close to 10 over, which you're not supposed to, I don't recommend it, you can get through every single light. back 10 years ago, we didn't have this many, and it was a lot easier. It's just a lot of people moved here in the last 10 years. Make sure to check out our website. We are in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Nashville is like 15 minutes away. So people will come in and visit Nashville, you know, go down Broadway. That's something that I used to do as a 21-year-old, but you know, the older I get, I don't really care to be down there. I've got my own little parties to celebrate at the house with the kids now, so. That, and I actually have more fun up at work messing with these cars every day that we're getting ready to pull back in and see. Guys, picking out the flaws, that's coming up next. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. I know that was a little bit longer. I had to go to the other side of town. Got to rambling too. But if you enjoyed it, there's more videos to come. Thank you. All right. Out here chilling in the shade tree. We're gonna walk around this ride, look for chips, scratches, rust, whatever I can find. You know how it goes. There's detailed pictures on our website. That's maplemotors.com. Coming up on the front end here. See a little chip there behind the chrome bumper. A little spot at the bottom there too. Right near front end. Little bug guts. It's been a great day to cruise this ride. Little specks, a lot of that's just bug guts. Back around the front here. Coming down the side. Tires look all right. Scuff here and there. Little chips at the bottom here. Got a little bubble in the paint. Also here, tiny little bubble. Chips. Tiny little bubbles at the bottom corner of the door and some chips right here on the edge. Got chips on the side there. Up and over rear fender. Chip there. Down the back. Midsection. Little spot. Little spots there on the edge of that door. Chrome on the handle looks decent. Light scuff. Chip here. Little bubble on the front here by the emblem as well. Just kind of pointing stuff that I'm seeing. A little line in the paint there on the edge too. Your front windshield looks decent, but it does have a chip right here. Chrome looks good on the mirror. Chip right there by it. Coming right off. Got some bubbles back here, little rust bubbles popping up around that window. Got some little bubbles popping up too. Crack in the paint here. Looking over the roof. It's got some dust. I definitely picked up dust in that parking lot. So I seen an open parking lot back here. I was like, man, this would be a good spot to do our videos today. And that was just so dusty. I'm gonna have to wash this car when I get back. You can see it's not terrible, I don't guess. It seemed like it was gonna be worse, but I didn't quite like it. So we probably won't go back there and make videos anymore. Back bumper looks decent. Little chips. Spot there. In your jams. Look decent. The seal looks good. Little chip there. Chip here. Down in your trunk. You can see it's got a bunch of patches. Package tray. Get a right in your trunk lid. Some little spots. Some cracks in the paint there. And the lid looks good. Coming down with it. It shuts good too. Chip there. Chip on top here. Stain in the paint. That's dirt there. Little bubbles in the corner. Back window and the trim all look good. Coming down this side, again, lower portion. Picked up that dust, didn't we? Look at the tire there on the edge. You're gonna have to wash it all again. It's dirt. Fuzz. Bottom of your door's got a little rust popping up. Chips as well. Light bubbles in the front of it. A little bubble there. Been over your fender. Back that midsection. Couple chips there on the body line. On the door. Right here. Bubbles on the door handle, a little small. Cracks around the antenna. Bubbles here. Little imperfections in the paint. They'll pop up. Very, very little. This side of the windshield looks fine. I don't see any chips on this side. There was one on that one. Up your pillar. Edge there's got some cracks. Little spot here. Looking over the top. Okay. Made it around the ride. Let's go ahead and open her up and check out the inside. That's a nice quiet spot here. jumped off in the interior, looking around our door. Underneath that jam there, you can see where that's been repaired. A little wear on the edge. I hear the buzzer, it just kicked on. Interior on this one's not bad. Light cover headliner. There's a spot in the headliner right here. I don't know what happened, but it's definitely got a hole there. This is without giving it any gas at all. She starts up decent. Seat's got a little hole in it. Little peel right there under the headrest. The carpet in this one looks decent. That horn looks like it's been replaced too. Nice and shiny. Could just be the button on the steering wheel. Up under the hood. Solid. Been down with it. A little bit stiff. It lines up well. Spot here on the edge of it. Back there. Guys, we get all the cars in just like they are. We'll take them to the back, have them cleaned up, vacuum them out, wash them up. We check the oil, check the fluids. A lot of people want to know what all we do. Sometimes we'll get into fixing some of the small stuff, but what you see in these videos is what we decided to leave. We do that with every single car and let you know what's going on. We do that for a reason. It keeps the prices down and we sell a lot more inventory. Of course, fixing a 50-year-old car and trying to make it perfect, that's for a lot of the buyers to do. A lot of people like doing that out of their house. If you don't, they have shops for that as well. When I do get comments saying you should fix all your stuff, that's not how it works here. We're going to show you how it is, and if you like it, you do. I do appreciate you watching. You can check out maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping, detailed pictures, and I'll be doing this every day. So I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.